From an early age, this remarkable leader displayed intelligence, ambition, and a deep passion for learning. He grew up in an environment that placed great importance on education and knowledge, receiving extensive instruction in religious studies, languages, mathematics, history, geography, and philosophy. He mastered several languages, enabling him to understand different cultures and communicate effectively with neighboring peoples. His love for learning was not merely driven by curiosity. He believed that knowledge was the key to building a stronger future and achieving great ambitions. As a result, he spent countless hours reading, listening to scholars, and constantly improving himself. This dedication helped him develop exceptional leadership skills, strategic thinking, and the ability to make wise decisions at a young age. Among the dreams that inspired him from his youth was the conquest of Constantinople, a city considered one of the strongest and most heavily fortified in the world at the time. Massive walls surrounded the city, reinforced by towers, defensive trenches, and a strategic geographical position that made it extremely difficult to capture. For centuries, many armies had attempted to conquer it, yet all had failed. Consequently, Constantinople became a symbol of strength and invincibility, leading many to believe that its fall was impossible. Rather than being discouraged by the city's formidable defenses, he viewed the challenge as an opportunity to demonstrate determination and innovation. He spent years carefully preparing for this ambitious goal. He strengthened and trained his army, built a powerful naval fleet, and commissioned the construction of enormous cannons, among the most advanced siege weapons of their time. These massive artillery pieces were designed to breach the city's legendary walls, which had withstood attacks for centuries. Throughout the preparations, he personally supervised every detail, motivated his soldiers, and ensured that his forces were fully prepared before launching the campaign. When the siege finally began, his army faced significant obstacles. One of the greatest challenges was a massive iron chain stretched across the entrance to the Golden Horn, preventing enemy ships from entering the harbor. This defensive barrier had successfully protected the city from previous naval attacks for generations. Instead of abandoning his plans, he devised one of the most brilliant military strategies in history. He ordered the construction of a specially prepared wooden pathway across the hills, lubricated with oil, allowing dozens of ships to be transported overland during the night. By the following morning, the defending forces were astonished to discover enemy ships positioned behind their own defensive lines, an unexpected move that dramatically changed the course of the battle. The siege lasted 53 days, during which he and his soldiers demonstrated extraordinary patience, courage, and determination, despite the intense fighting and numerous hardships. On May 29, 1453, his forces successfully entered the city, bringing an end to an empire that had existed for more than 1,000 years. Historians regard this event as one of the most significant turning points in world history, marking the end of the Middle Ages and the beginning of the early modern age, while fundamentally shifting the balance of political, military, and economic power between East and West. His achievements did not end with this historic victory. He continued expanding his state's territories by incorporating many important cities and regions, strengthening its influence and stability. At the same time, he focused on improving the administration by introducing legal reforms and establishing an efficient governmental system. He also continued developing both the army and the navy, transforming them into some of the most powerful military forces of the era.